What's up, YouTube? You're tuned in with deep conversations and infinite knowledge with Dr. Mind, Body, and Soul, A.K.A. Soldier 100. Today's discussion title, topic number 1, is titled The Beauty of No Attachments. To some, it is believed that the first real attachment every human being has is its attachment at birth between the mother's womb. Before the child is beginning to develop, first the sperm from the man swims up through the vagina and fertilizes an egg in the fallopian tube. Then the fertilized egg implants itself into the uterus, and pregnancy begins to start the formation of a newborn child. Before the man and the woman is created, it is said in the Holy Bible of God's truth that God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void. Void meaning completely empty. So where was man and woman at this time? Man and woman was thought of but yet to be created. So at this time, even though the human species had not been physically manifested, the mere fact that God had already thought of or pre-planned to create the human being started off with creating the man first. The man and woman's first true attachment was to the mind of God. God being the ultimate light, having already conceived us in his mind, symbolizing a woman conceiving, giving birth, predestined the human race to be a light from the light, to be a representation of his light physically in this dark, wicked world. Because of the lack of understanding, many people are controlled by the things they are attached to. Controlled in a sense of their moods being altered, their beliefs being shifted, their focus interrupted, thrown completely off, and their life's purpose and vision blurred, slowly being reduced to nothing. Not even an idea of hope or possibility. Some people are overly attached to a man, a woman, their children, their job, their money, sex, drugs, TV, their cell phone, drama, toxicity, stress, the idea of love, gossip, food, self-image, attention, clothes, shoes, jewelry, gambling, shopping, and so forth. If our attachments to these things or anything starts to put us in a stressed, confused, or depressed mind state, there has to be a lack of understanding pertaining to our ideas of earthly attachments. In the Bible, Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 through 7 tells us to be anxious for nothing, to remain thankful, praying always, and making our requests known to God. See, the beauty in being attached to God is that you have nothing to worry about, because God is perfect, just, righteous, all-knowing, all-powerful, and He never changes. The problem with being attached to people and things is that they will continue to change and never stay the same as long as you live. The most important attachment in life, in my personal opinion, that you will ever need to embrace is your attachment to God, His laws, His commandments, His instructions, His promises, His love, and your willingness to trust God and keep Him first, obeying Him and moving when He says to move. There is a scripture in the Bible that basically says, what would it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Matthew chapter 16, verse 26. In conclusion to my point, you can have all the riches in the world, know everybody that's anybody, be the most famous and popular person in the whole world, but if you do not have God in the center of your life, or you let people and things you are attached to clog up your mental, physical, and spiritual space, when it is all said and done, you will live empty and die empty and alone. So practice focusing on having the one attachment that orchestrates, creates, and nourishes every other limited attachment on earth. God Almighty, Yahweh. God will never fail you and always loves you unconditionally. Everything in life has its place and purpose, and fulfilling God's purpose will automatically keep every other attachment meant to be in your life intact and in order. So have no attachments, because you only need to be focused on one. Your attachment and relationship with the Most High God, Yahweh.